In today's episode, I thought I would share a little cleaning tip. I maintain these hallways in this large commercial building, doing carpet cleaning and big commercial vacuuming once a month with a great big machine, 39-inch machine. But in between time, I've got to kind of maintain in between. I don't think the maid service does it, so I kind of do this for free. I carry a bag and I have this little manual electrostatic rolling brush. I'll show you towards the end of the video how this thing works. They do make bigger ones, and if this was something I did at a bunch of locations, I would probably invest in a bigger one, but this one works fantastic. You want to go with the ones that say it has the electrostatic brush in the middle. Like I said, I'll share that with you in the end. But anyway, so I do the commercial vacuuming once a month in this location. It's a pretty big building. I do all the floors, and I also do all the stairwells. A pretty large job. About 3 years ago, I started doing the commercial vacuuming for this account once a month. And then the person in between, which was the leasing agent, she had one of these. It was a little bit bigger than mine. And I told her, if you're not going to have the maid service vacuum it once a week, then you're going to want to go through and touch up and get all the debris up so that it doesn't look bad until I come through and do a thorough vacuuming. And when I say a thorough vacuuming, I'm talking about a Windsor Wave. I believe it's 39 inches wide. If you look it up, it's a dual vacuum system. It looks like a huge lawnmower. And I can go all the way up one side and then turn around at the end of the hole and come all the way back. So you're not pushing a regular commercial vacuum. You're doing a large building it takes me a couple hours. That's it. If I use my regular vacuum, it takes me probably 4 to 5 hours to do it, and it only takes me a couple hours with the regular one. But you can see here, there's debris. And like I say, I'm doing this. I have a couple of units I'll be doing the carpets on here. And so while I'm visiting this location, I like to just walk up and down the hallways with this thing and get up some of the debris, keep it looking good. Not only does it look good for the building, it also shows I'm concerned or I care about what I'm doing for this account, but it also maintains my business here, because nobody's going to walk through and say, wow, did they not vacuum this month? And I will talk to the leasing agent and say, hey, you guys have a similar vacuum to this in your maintenance closet, and recommend that when they do see stuff, they touch it up, although they're probably pretty busy. And a lot of the traffic and stuff that happens here, it's a large building, so at the very entry of the doorways down, right off the elevator, you'll see the debris, and then stays pretty clean throughout the rest of the building. There are some that get stuck or weaved in there. I'll kick that loose and then vacuum it up. It's a manual vacuum, so it's not electric. You don't have to plug it in. It operates with rolling brush, electrostatic, picks up a lot of hair. And you could see I'm not having to stop too often. I'm just cruising up and down the hallways. This will probably take me maybe 10 minutes per hallway, so maybe I'll be here 30 minutes or so before I start cleaning these rooms. But if you're in the carpet cleaning industry and you have buildings like this that you frequent regular, you want to make sure you keep your accounts, and they're not doing anything about it. You can always pick up a cheap one like this on Amazon. This was an area, I don't know if you could see that skid mark. I had to poop my pants really bad. I'm just kidding. What happened was the kid that lived at the end of the hallway used to bring his scooter up here, some kind of a electric scooter. And I was actually on this floor when he did it. I was just at the end, and he come flying down the hallway and did a power skid, hit the brakes, and skid all the way down. And you should have seen, I got probably 90% of it out, but that's one area that still working on. Each time I clean it, we clean them about every 8 months here, once a year. I take a scouring pad and try to really go over that area. But if you're in the industry, you know rubber can actually burn the carpet itself. And this is just that glued down commercial stuff. So little by little, we'll get it going. I did do a video actually in this building previously showing using a coloring crayon to correct some red stains, some bleach stains. But anyway, I could actually get a kind of an olive green color crayon and go over that. When I get to the very top floor here, you can see they got the rubbish bin here. You pull it open and drop your rubbish in the bag down there. I'm only using one hand so I can film this video for y'all, but I'll try and show you. Again, this is a cheap one from Amazon. I think it was $12. But you could see it's got the rolling wheels. It's got that electrostatic brush in the middle and then 2 brushes on the ends. I like to take it home and just hose it all out. It has little indentions where you press to flip the capture trays open. When I say trays, it's just the cavity in there. There's no tray. They do make these with trays, I think, but wait till you see how much stuff this holds. And you saw I'm just rolling it up and down. This thing was completely empty and clean when I started. You can kind of clearly see I'll shake the debris loose. I'm going to wash my hands downstairs before I bring up my swirly machine to start cleaning a few of these open condos. You see that? That's just no pressure, just rolling it down the middle of these hallways. This is a pet-friendly place, so yes, they got a lot of dogs. They also have vents at the end of both sides of the hallways that they leave open, drawing in the air from outside. So you are going to get a lot of debris and stuff blowing around in these hallways. And if you've happened to watch any of my commercial vacuuming videos here with the big Wave commercial vacuum cleaner, and I don't know if a couple times I've cut a bag open and shown you, it is just full, plumb full. The dual vacuum system and the rotating brush on the bottom of the big machine just sucks it up. But this is a great intermediate tool for general pickup and cleanup, or if you work for a company and you have an office building, pick you one of these up. If I have a link for it, I'll put it in the description below. It's definitely great for maintenance. You don't have to worry about plugging stuff in or dumping bags. So I hope this is helpful to you. If it is, please give me a thumbs up. That always helps.